Hey guys, Manitove here with you again. Today what we're doing is another after action review of a Guild War versus Boo. So we'll go ahead and hop right on in and take a look. In this first match we have a Molong, Ophelia, Ariel on defense. And the second round is a Kamoon, Ethna, and Young Hun. So I figured I would just take my safe comp into this first one. The only real threat on that side is the Molong. So once I'm able to snipe out the Molong, it really eliminates any sort of headache that this particular defense can throw out. I understand what they were trying to do with the defense. Over heals with Ariel for the Molong. Ophelia there to use the threat state so you don't kill off the other units. The downside of this comp is a quick snipe is an easy counter. Now this is done pre-patch that happened about 20 minutes ago. This fight was this morning, so Ariel does not have the new buff, which I don't think would have made much of a difference in this particular instance. Although I do believe Ariel will be a more viable unit on defense now. I did have a video a little while ago in which I didn't really trash Ariel, but made my opinion known that I didn't think it was a very good defensive unit. But now that it's going to be able to cleanse and provide a heal over time in addition to the amount of debuffs cleanse, it's going to be a pretty solid unit. I'm not going to lie, I can't wait to actually try that unit out. Been a big fan of Ariel on offense for a long time. I use it consistently. Even though I don't show it in my videos. But do like Ariel, and do like the new buff. Now this time, what I went ahead and did was I figured dots. Why not dots? The new Thrain buff, 2A, amazing unit. It's very overpowered, especially for offense. I really enjoyed it. I like it. I think it synergizes well with a lot of different comps. I decided to run it with Saith this time for the passive. Double dot damage. Figured it would be able to eat through the healing and the shield. So, and I was not wrong. The only downside is recently I have been doing some rune rearranging, trying to get some other units into a viable status for me to use in my videos. And that's what my Tiana is currently suffering from right now. Beforehand, I'm pretty sure my Tiana would have tanked this comp no problem, but as you see it's a little bit more squishy, and that's because some of her runes got reallocated to a new unit that I thought was more deserving of that rune set. But that was the first match, so we'll go and hop on into the next one. What we have is a Chiwu, Orion, and Savannah on the first one, so I went ahead and figured I would try to play with a couple new ideas that I was working with. Recently got the Fire Druid, so I've been wanting to play with him just so I can understand his mechanics a little bit better. Because I did use him in Siege the day before, and he did not perform as well as I expected, even though this last Siege I did go 10-0, but it's not the 10-0 I was expecting. Was expecting a little bit more of a beatdown from my side, and the Fire Druid was not performing to the expectations that I had. Blution is another one that, even though I've had him sitting around in storage for a while, I don't use him too often. So I figured this would be an opportune time for me to just go ahead and see what I was doing with these two units and which way I was going to take them. Blution is not skilled up, and I think that's holding him back a lot. This one here is honestly it's Lucian food, but I decided to take my Odin because the only real DPS threat on that side was the Water Hell Lady. So I figured a quick snipe, and didn't matter how much longer it took me to take down these two other units, that I wasn't in any danger of losing this match. Typically when I see a non-fire unit on defense, the first thing I do is look for Lucian capability, and I have been changing around the runes on my Lucian a little bit to make it more viable for me to Lucian some more things, because I recently pulled a Dover, or not Dover, Dova Lightharg. Pretty solid unit. Go ahead and move on to the third match. We got Sierra, Daphnis, and Tyrannies on defense. So I brought my Leo, Vanessa, and Fire Pony. Same mechanics as what I normally do versus this type of defense, is allow them to kill my Leo, so my Leo comes back with attack buff, and then I'm able to nuke out the DPS threat. Once the Sierra's gone, makes it quick, easy work for me to take out the Daphnis. Usually the Fire Pony has enough DPS along with the defense break to knock out most non-water threats. And by this time, Tyrannies is already used as a revive, so it's just burning through the cooldowns at this point. Now that I popped this passive, it's an easy GG, even though I got a few procs. Tuan's going to be up, and there's the killing blow. Now this is the one where my light and dark unit finally makes its debut. I got a light Desert Queen, my first LED Nat 5. So I figured this would be a good comp to showcase its unique abilities. This skill 3 has a 2-turn silence and a 2-turn oblivion, which ignores passives or stops passives from working. As you see right there, it went to go snipe out my Bastet, and because the passive was deactivated, it doesn't ignore defense, which allows my Bastet to survive the nuke, normally which would have been 40 to 50k depending on how well ruined it was, and it also stops the shield from Kamoon. I haven't had this unit in too much of a rotation yet, just because it does require to be max skilled for max efficiency. The skill 2 strip with the sleep, as you see, that landed this time is only at 65% right now because I'm not max skilled. So that's why it's not in more of my videos. But if you see anything that I missed, or you have a question, please leave it in the comments below. Please like and subscribe to the channel and the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.